As you may remember, there are 7 pitches or notes in the musical alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Remember, when we place a note on the treble clef, we give that note a certain pitch. If we want a certain note to be played or sung, we place the note head on the line or the space. Here's the example of the note placed on the line, and here's the example of the note placed on the space. Each line of the treble clef and each space of the treble clef have a specific pitch or note name. The lines of the treble clef are named from the bottom line to the top line: E, G, B, D, F. Can you see this by the example, how we placed a note head on each line? A note on the first line is always E. A note on the second line is always G. A note on the third line is always B. The fourth line note is always D. And you guessed it, a note on the fifth line is always F. A common acronym for the note names for each line is Elephants Got Big Dirty Feet. I know, pretty funny, huh? Elephants, E for elephants, G for got, B for big, D for dirty, and F for eat. The first letter of each word represents the name of each line from bottom line to top line. Here's a practiced activity. Say the acronym for the lines of the treble clef 3 times to yourself or aloud. Elephants got big, dirty feet. Elephants got big, dirty feet. Elephants got big, dirty feet. Now let's practice recognizing some notes that are placed on the lines of the treble clef. Here's the first example. The note is located on the first line of the treble clef. If I use the acronym, Elephants Got Big Dirty Feet, the first word is every, and the first letter is E, so the note on the first line of the treble clef is an E. Let's try another one. This note is located on the second line of the treble clef. If I use the acronym, the second word is good. So the first letter of the word good is G, so that note name is G. Here's another example. This note is located on the fifth line of the treble clef. If I use the acronym, Elephant Got Big Dirty Feet, then feet is the word. The first letter is F, so the note is an F. Are you getting the hang of it? That's great. Here's 2 more practice examples. This one, the note is located on the third line. Elephants got big. Big is the third word, and the first letter of big is B, so the note is B. What about this last example? Can you decide? The note's located on the fourth line. That's right, our fourth word is dirty. Elephants got big, dirty. Yeah, that's right. The first letter is D, so the note is D. Now let's move on to the spaces of the treble clef. Just like the lines of the treble clef, each of the spaces has a specific note name. From the bottom space to the top space, the notes are F, A, C, E. That's an acronym that's also a word. Face. Should be easy to remember, huh? Here's an example of each note name of the spaces of the treble clef. Here's an F on the first space, an A on the second space, a C on the third space, and an E on the fourth space. Here are some examples of each mixed up in a different order. See if you can guess which note they are. Remember, F, A, C, E. Were you able to identify all 4 notes on the spaces of the treble clef? E was the first one, A was the second one, C was the third one, and F was the last one. How'd you do? That's great. You're ready to move to our create activity. During this activity, you'll create your own acronym for the letters of the lines and spaces of the treble clef. Here's my example. Everybody go buy dinner Friday. E, G, B, D, F. And funny apples can eat. F, A, C, E. Create your own example for the lines first and the spaces second. Click on the Create Your Activity to submit your suggestion.